What's up, guys? It's about 4:30 and we're just about to board our flight.
We're just about to board our flight to Sydney. We're going to Bondi. Check out my vlogs the next couple days. I'm stoked. I've never been before. Annika has, but do I sound like you?
Yeah, you know, she's a pretty shitty imitator, right? So,
Great. Babe, it's gonna be such a pretty flight. Sunrise.
Oh, it will be nice. If I'm awake, because I don't know if I'm going to be awake for that.
I already know you're filming because your voice changed.
If I'm going to be awake, because I don't know if I'm going to be awake for that.
And look at this, poor man on the cliff. He's looking over
Security problems.
and tired.
Made it to Sydney. Slept the whole way. Good times.
You see the point will not return. Step by step.
Hey man, you know what? I was up at 4 today too, dude.
Shades too great, so take my hand. All colors over, from love to hate. You see the point of no return. Step by step, we're going to fade.
There's so many people doing selfies here that I feel comfortable doing this. We're at the Opera House. Yeah, I didn't bring a secondary battery and this one's about to die, so I'm just gonna show you guys some scenes.
Now we are imprisoned in noise. On the black side of
We're about to rip that ferry to Manly Beach.
Look at my thousand of miles through this way. So far away, but close enough for a new day. Hey, there are shades too gray, so take my hand. All colors over.
Oh, Anna, could we miss our flight? It's 5 a.m. All right, so we slept through our flight. It's 5 now. I had a pretty sick dream though. It's like I went to Bondi. I saw the bridge. I saw the Opera House. Psych, just kidding. We actually went and you just saw it. So that was a pretty sweet trip. It was for Valentine's Day. Annika and I haven't even spent one Valentine's together in the 2 years we've been together because we've been doing long distance. So that was a nice little trip, a nice little getaway together, and a fun video. Got a ton of Instagram stories I gotta edit from that trip, so go add me on Instagram, follow me, I'll follow you back, and enjoy this one workout. See ya. All right, I hope you all enjoyed the start of that video. Drop a thumbs up for me if you could, you know, right? So this is my arm workout. It's from February 17th, so a couple days ago now. I'm starting off with the straight bar cable curls. I usually do 2 or 3 sets of biceps and triceps supersetted just to warm up. And I think I say that coming up here, but I did these cable curls and I'm not going to failure at all. I'm doing about 12 to 15 reps And I'm basically just focusing on the squeeze, going nice and slow, and just feeling the pump, trying to get that pump, trying to get the blood flowing, just as an injury prevention method. So just getting the elbows lubed up here, getting the joints greased. But I did these overhead triceps, and this was supersetted back and forth. I think this whole workout was pretty much supersets, bicep, tricep, and then I did a tricep and bicep, kind of balanced them out. And we'll talk about those as we go on, but so that was my warm-up. So 15 reps of each, 15 reps cable curls, 15 reps tricep overhead, just to warm up the muscles. And now onto these incline seated dumbbell curls. I'm doing these both arms at the same time. And what I'm focusing on here is I'm keeping my hands supinated the whole time, just to really put the stress on DAS bicep. Dropping the weight very slow, about 3-second negative, really focusing on the stretch. Full range of motion, come up and squeeze, down, nice and slow. I'm just trying to keep my form always on point with these. And obviously you can see I'm not moving off the bench at all. I'm just stuck in one plane of motion, driving those arms up. I love these ones. They are hard, so make sure you go a little bit lighter and make sure you stay supinated the whole time. As you can see, I'm just grinding it out, dude. And then from that, I believe that was just an individual exercise, and then I went on to these barbell curls, went a little bit heavier with these, so I'm doing a little bit of a sway, as you can see. Not exactly cheat curls, but not exactly strict curls either, because I'm going pretty heavy. Well, not too heavy, but I think I was doing about 10 reps here. So with these, the main point I want to touch on is flexing your glutes, standing about shoulder width apart, and just keeping your core tight, because when you flex your glute and keep your core tight, it just keeps your body super rigid and definitely prevents your back from overextending or any further risk of injury like that. And then I supersetted that with the dumbbell overhead, not the skull crusher, but the dumbbell overhead extension. I don't do these often because I find that my overhead mobility isn't the best, and I feel it almost more in my elbows than I do in my triceps. What I try to do to prevent that is make sure that my upper arm, my humerus, stays fixed, and it's just my forearms going up and down behind my head. But as you can see, when it gets heavier, my forearm breaks down, and it definitely puts a little more tension on the elbows, which isn't good for longevity. So I just try to stick to the cables for the most part with triceps. Just like this one. This one's one of my favorites. It's the V-bar press down. And what I did was I added a band to it, just because I love the tension that bands provide. It's just so nice having a varying tension, so it gets harder at the end and easier at the start. I just find the contraction much better than a static weight, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean, but so I attached the cable to the top of the pull-up there, and then just wrapped it around the attachment and did about 15 reps of those. And then I supersetted those with these rope hammer curls. So I like to stand a little bit farther back, so the rope's kind of on a diagonal a little bit. And then same thing goes here with the standing curls. I'm just flexing the glutes, driving the hands up. As you can see, I'm not supinating my hands at all, hence the hammer curl. These are really gonna hit the forearms and the outer head of the bicep. And I'm just keeping my humerus, AKA upper arm, pinned on my side and driving up to my face. These are crazy for a finisher. You can just go all out and just get crazy pump with them. I like to keep them at the end just because they do tax the arm and the forearm. So I supersetted those to finish off with just these band press downs. I took away the cable and just went straight band, just like 15 to 25 reps, and just really pumped it up. I like to always end my sessions with very high reps, just to finish off with a serious pump, really get a lot of blood in the arms. So that's the workouts. I hope you guys enjoyed. Today is the 24th, so I'm hoping this video will be up on the 25th. But I'm in Australia, so I'm a full day ahead of North America. So I don't really know when it's going to be up your time. Probably like the 25th, dude. But all right. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, guys, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.